This video examines the legal basis for statehood or protected status, focusing on international law and precedents. We will explore core questions regarding the legal status of Artsakh, weighing recognition against effective control. Does Artsakh meet the Montevideo criteria for statehood? Does effective control establish sovereignty? And does the lack of UN recognition defeat the claim? The Montevideo Convention sets the international law criteria for statehood. These four requirements include a permanent population, defined territory, government, and the capacity for international relations. The effective control standard suggests that Artsakh exercised internal governance, maintained civil institutions, and administered its territory for decades, providing evidence for its legal standing. International legal doctrine asserts that formal recognition is not always required. The ICJ has stated that statehood is independent of recognition. Legal personality can exist without UN membership, meaning protected status may still apply under law. Self-determination is considered jus cogens, a non-derogable right under international law. This principle applies to distinct peoples and ethnic groups and supports the concept of remedial independence. The ICJ's advisory opinion on Kosovo in 2010 established that declarations of independence are generally not prohibited under international law. Internal objections are irrelevant, and recognition is not required for a declaration of independence to be valid. The Kosovo precedent suggests that Artsakh's declaration of independence is lawful. It affirms that the statehood claim stands independently and supports the legitimacy of Artsakh's institutions. The ICJ precedent concerning Western Sahara in 1975 emphasized that self-determination is the controlling principle. Territorial claims do not override the will of the people, allowing distinct peoples to choose their political status. The Western Sahara case is relevant as it establishes that Artsakh Armenians are a distinct people whose political choice carries legal weight, which supports their sovereignty claim. The ICJ's 1995 East Timor precedent confirmed that self-determination is, quote, erga omnes, meaning it is binding on all states and cannot be extinguished by force. The East Timor precedent reinforces that Azerbaijan cannot override Artsakh's right to self-determination, and the international community must respect it. This strongly reinforces Artsakh's protected status. The ICJ's 1971 Namibia advisory opinion held that unlawful control does not erase a territory's legal identity. Occupation is not equivalent to extinguishment, and the people of the territory retain their rights. The ICJ's 1971 Namibia advisory opinion held that unlawful control does not erase a territory's legal identity. Occupation is not equivalent to extinguishment, and the people of the territory retain their rights. Finally, the ICJ's 2004 advisory opinion on the Palestine Wall confirmed that non-recognized entities have rights, and protected status exists without UN membership. Importantly, peoples under occupation retain their identity. The Palestine Wall opinion demonstrates three key points. Recognition is irrelevant to rights. Artsakh retains legal protections, and the case supports the claim of state attributes. The trials of Artsakh leaders represent a targeted dismantling of governance. This action violates Article 2.4 of the UN Charter and treats a state entity as a criminal group. This image reminds us of the human cost and the public support for those targeted in the dismantling of Artsakh's leadership and institutions. In legal conclusion, Artsakh meets the Montevideo criteria. The right to self-determination reinforces this claim, and ICJ precedents support its plausibility. The burden of proof is satisfied. A legal basis has been established. Recognition is not required, and effective control was proven throughout its existence. The core finding is that statehood is defined by function, not permission. Thank you for viewing this video.